Hi, Wendy here from wendybottrell.com. And today we're discussing discipline this month. And today I have some ideas on motivation. Our topic is 5 discipline ways to stay motivated no matter what for your best life. You know, and it got me thinking as I was beginning to put this post together, if there's directly a connection between motivation and our discipline. And so before I share my ideas, I went out and did a little bit of searching, and I found an article that adds to this conversation, and it's titled, "Which is Better, Discipline or Motivation?" So the author writes, this is just a little part of it, "These are new and exciting findings. We used to regard self-discipline as a tool to become more motivated. Now we see that strong self-discipline influences how motivate the athletes are." That's the author, Jordalen. So Jordalen also found that the athletes were more prone to burnout if they were driven by the extrinsic motivation. So if they were motivated outwardly, they tend to prone to be burnout. Showing restraint and being disciplined can be more draining if motivation is fueled by extrinsic factors. This would increase the risk of ending up feeling exhausted and being burned out. If the athletes are driven by intrinsic motivation, inside motivation, it's easier to resist things that would negatively affect their daily schedule. This way the athletes, they keep their training in check. It goes on to say, in my experience, motivation is what's needed to get up and running, but discipline is needed to stay on the right course. In short, you need both factors to be successful. And I will share the link to that source in the show notes if you want to read the whole article. So let me ask a question before we begin. Do you ever find yourself losing motivation? You know, sometimes it happens to the best of us, right? But there are ideas to staying motivated, many which involve going back to the beginning, which is looking at your why and your goals. With some disciplined preparation and clarity in your planning, there's no reason why you won't stay motivated all the way through whatever project you've set out for yourself. And so you ask how? Well, let's look at five things. Number 1, start with the big picture. What is it you want to accomplish? Having an idea of the outcome of your goal will keep you stay on track. The clearer the vision, your why, the more likely you're going to keep going, even when it gets tough. Ask yourself what it is you want to achieve and why, then visualize yourself achieving it. The visualization step is important here. We tend to perform in the way we expect. So if you're not clear on your outcome, you simply don't get there. By seeing success, expecting success, you're more likely to attain success. We wrote a post that will help you clarify your why, and we'll share that in the show notes for you. Now that you've gotten the big picture, make sure this is your goal. And at first glance, this may sound or seem ridiculous. Why would you make a goal that isn't yours in the first place? We learned this a long time from a mentor. The answer can be found most easily in asking why you want to accomplish what you want to accomplish. If the word should comes up, then the chances are you might want to reevaluate what you're doing. We often set goals because we feel like they're, something we're supposed to do and not something that we really want to do. You're less likely to stay disciplined and motivated when you're on the path of the shoulds. So next you'll want to break those goals down into tasks that are manageable for you. now that you have a goal and you're sure it's something you want to do, you might feel a little overwhelmed about how you're going to accomplish it. By breaking it into smaller pieces, you regain that feeling that it's something that you can do, that it is possible. Celebrate the small successes as you go. That's important as well. We call this taking the win as they come. That will help you keep on track, disciplined, and keep your motivation levels high. As you begin this practice, it will take self-discipline to stay on task and to celebrate your wins. And go ahead and enjoy each win along your journey. If you're still a little overwhelmed, get organized. And this might seem obvious, but it might be that you just don't feel prepared to do the work on the project because maybe you lack some research or supplies. Figure out what you need, then go about making sure you have the proper tools to get the job done. Now, this is where practice of discipline is important. So you stay on track and keep moving forward. Sometimes we tell ourselves that we don't have the right supplies or must do more research before we begin. We're just not ready. There's no question that it's easier to stay motivated when you have what you need to succeed, but you need to take action. So don't get stuck in the research or getting supplies. So that's being self-disciplined again. If all else fails, remember why you set the goal in the first place. It could be you want to practice self-discipline at this point in your journey. Look at maybe some previous successes to find that fresh motivation. Look at your why to help keep you going. Motivation isn't something that you have to lose as you work on a project. You can keep your self-discipline and motivation levels high with a little forethought and planning. By keeping on track with your goals, you'll find that motivation will likewise keep you on track, guiding you all the way through until the completion of your project. Practicing the skill of discipline and motivation will keep you on track to see your goals to the end. We have found this to be true for us, and we teach and coach our clients to experience this in their journey. Our holistic lifestyle one-on-one coaching packages will help you learn how to clarify your health and fitness goals, develop the skill of discipline so that you will stay motivated and inspired in all that you design for your life with a heart full of joy along the path. We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you found value in this post today, please like and share with those you care about. We invite you to subscribe to our channel. Please be sure to get in touch with us and let us know how we can help you. And we do invite you to subscribe to our newsletter, and we'll share that link in the show notes. So today we talked about 5 disciplined ways to stay motivated no matter what for your best life. I'm Wendy Bottrell. You can find more about us at wendybottrell.com. Thanks. Bye for now.